Chapter 1. Unseen Watcher. In the tranquility of his Minecraft world, Steve begins his journey, not just as a builder and explorer, but also as someone seeking a deeper connection with this vast, blocky universe. Unbeknownst to him, his every step is shadowed by the enigmatic Herobrine, a figure shrouded in the myths and legends of this digital realm. As Steve gathers resources, his thoughts often drift to questions about the world he inhabits, its origins, its mysteries, and the possible existence of others like him. Meanwhile, the sinister presence of Herobrine silently observing him from afar isn't just a passive watcher. Herobrine, as if compelled by an unknown force, finds himself inexplicably drawn to Steve. He wonders about this lone figure who seems so determined, so resourceful. Herobrine, whose existence has been a lonely journey through the coded lands, feels a complex mix of curiosity and a darker, more enigmatic emotion towards Steve. As Steve works, subtle clues hint at Herobrine's watchful eyes, strange shadows that don't quite align with their sources, fleeting movements that vanish when looked upon directly, and an unsettling feeling of being followed. These odd occurrences stir something within Steve, a sense of awareness and a burgeoning curiosity about the world beyond his immediate survival. It's a feeling he can't quite shake off, a feeling that he's part of something much larger and more mysterious. Herobrine, from his concealed vantage point, watches this play out with an intensity that surprises even himself. He's not just an unseen watcher, he's a guardian of secrets, a bearer of untold stories, and perhaps, in his own way, as much a seeker of truth as Steve is. Chapter 2. The Nether Stalker. As Steve steps through the ominous Nether portal, he is instantly enveloped in a world where the air shimmers with oppressive heat, painted in a palette of deep reds and somber oranges. The ground underfoot is a treacherous mix of soul sand and netherrack, each step emitting a faint, ghostly light. The haunting cries of distant ghasts echo through the vast expanse, punctuated by the fiery assaults of blazes, their fireballs briefly illuminating the dim, infernal landscape. Navigating this hellish terrain with an ever-watchful eye, Steve encounters the Piglins, their golden swords and crossbows at the ready. Their snouts twitch in the sulphurous air as they scrutinize this intruder in their domain. Bartering with them, Steve offers shiny gold nuggets, trading for crucial supplies and, perhaps more importantly, information whispers of fortresses and hidden treasures buried in the Nether's heart. His journey becomes even more perilous as he encounters Hoglins, formidable beasts with tusks that threaten to impale. With skillful maneuvering, Steve manages to avoid conflict, keeping his focus on the greater challenge ahead. His ultimate goal: to vanquish blazes and collect the blaze rods necessary for crafting Ender Eyes, the key to unlocking the end. Venturing deeper into the Nether, Steve discovers the ominous Nether fortresses. Their towering blackened stone structures and winding corridors present a labyrinthine challenge. Each step echoes ominously off the walls, the distant scuttling of wither skeletons sending chills down his spine. He battles through, his sword clashing against skeletal foes, each victory bringing him closer to the precious blaze rods. In this realm, the environment is an adversary as much as an ally. The Nether's terrain, with its sudden flows of lava and hidden pitfalls, seems almost sentient, as if orchestrated by Herobrine's unseen hand to thwart and test Steve's resolve. He feels the weight of unseen eyes upon him, the flickering flames and shifting shadows hinting at Herobrine's silent vigil. With blaze rods in hand and his heart set on the next phase of his quest, Steve carefully retraces his steps back to the Nether portal. His thoughts are now on the mysterious and foreboding realm of the end. The portal flickers to life as he steps through, leaving behind the fiery Nether and transitioning into the unknown, enigmatic world that awaits him. A world where the final chapter of his confrontation with Herobrine looms ominously. Chapter 3. Shadow in the End. As Steve emerges from the portal into the end, the stark contrast to the Nether is immediately apparent. He finds himself enveloped by an expanse of unending darkness, the sky a canvas of deep, inky blackness, punctuated only by the distant twinkle of stars. Below, the landscape unfolds in a monochrome tapestry of endstone, interspersed with the peculiar alien chorus plants that stretch upwards toward the void. The atmosphere is thick with the eerie hum of Endermen, their slender forms flickering in and out of the shadows, their piercing purple eyes glowing ominously in the gloom. Carefully, Steve navigates the floating islands of this alien realm. Each step is measured and deliberate as he bridges the gaping chasms with paths of cobblestone, meticulously placed to ensure safe passage. The profound silence of the end, a stark contrast to the chaotic cacophony of the Nether, is sporadically broken by the ominous flapping of the Ender Dragon's wings and its guttural roars, which reverberate through the void, casting an immense shadow over the desolate landscape. In this otherworldly isolation, the presence of Herobrine is more pronounced than ever. His ethereal shadow seems to blend seamlessly with those of the Endermen, creating an unsettling amalgamation of watcher and watched. Occasionally, his silhouette becomes discernible atop the obsidian pillars, surveying Steve's movements with an intensity that borders on obsession. The end crystals, perched atop these pillars, pulse rhythmically with a mysterious energy, their eerie glow casting long, bizarre shadows across the barren terrain. This desolate and alien world of the end seems to amplify Herobrine's enigmatic presence. His figure, intermittently visible and yet always felt, looms over Steve's every strategy and maneuver against the Ender Dragon. The presence of Herobrine adds a compelling layer of psychological warfare to the already daunting physical challenge that Steve faces. Each of Steve's actions, every calculated move in his battle with the dragon, feels as though it is being scrutinized and analyzed by Herobrine, further intensifying the ominous atmosphere of the end. Chapter 4. The Final Confrontation. In the alien landscape of the end, the long-anticipated showdown between Steve and Herobrine begins, marked by a startling revelation. As they face each other amidst the desolate terrain, Steve realizes the unsettling truth. Herobrine has been silently observing, hunting, and studying him throughout his journey. This revelation sends a shiver down Steve's spine, adding a profound psychological edge to their confrontation. Herobrine, no longer a shadowy figure of myth, stands before Steve in full malevolence. His eyes, a chilling reflection of knowledge and cunning, seem to pierce through Steve. Yet in this pivotal moment, Steve feels a surge of clarity. He understands that Herobrine's relentless pursuit stems from a twisted fascination with his resilience and spirit. This understanding ignites a newfound determination within Steve. The battle that ensues is intense and multifaceted. Steve, using his deep knowledge of Herobrine's tactics, counters each of Herobrine's moves with precision and ingenuity. He dodges and weaves through Herobrine's onslaught, using every skill and strategy he has learned throughout his journey. The clash is not just physical, but a battle of wits and wills, with Steve drawing upon his experiences, his understanding of Herobrine's motives, and most importantly, accepting and confronting his own fears. As the battle reaches its climax, Steve finds an opening. With a swift, decisive action, he turns the tide, using Herobrine's own strategies against him. In this moment, Herobrine realizes the depth of Steve's growth, his transformation from a mere survivor into a true hero. With a final, powerful strike, Steve defeats Herobrine, dispelling the darkness that had loomed over the world. The end, once a place of desolation and fear, begins to transform. As Herobrine fades away, the oppressive atmosphere lifts and a gentle light permeates the void. The Ender Dragon, once a fearsome adversary, circles peacefully above, as if acknowledging the new harmony restored to this realm. Steve stands amidst the transformed landscape, feeling a profound sense of accomplishment and peace. He has not only defeated Herobrine, but also conquered his own inner demons. As he returns to the overworld, he finds it brighter, more vibrant. The world, once teetering on the brink of chaos, now radiates with a renewed sense of balance and hope. Steve emerges from this epic confrontation a changed entity, wiser, more resilient, and with a deeper understanding of both the world he inhabits and himself. He realizes that his journey was never just about survival, but about discovery, growth, and ultimately harmony within himself and the world around him. Concluding A New Dawn. As Steve steps through the void portal, leaving behind the end, he feels a profound sense of triumph and renewal. Emerging into the overworld, the familiar, vibrant landscape welcomes him. The sky is a brilliant blue, the sun casting a warm, rejuvenating light. Birds sing, and a gentle breeze whispers promises of new adventures. With Herobrine's shadow no longer looming over this world, Steve looks forward to the future with optimism and courage. He is eager to explore uncharted territories, uncover hidden mysteries, and continue his journey as a builder and defender of this ever-expanding world. The story of Steve, the resilient hero of the Minecraft universe, doesn't end here. It's a new beginning, a fresh chapter filled with endless possibilities and adventures. With a heart emboldened by his triumphs, Steve sets forth into the overworld, ready for whatever lies ahead. Thus, Minecraft, the Herobrine Conspiracy, concludes not with an end, but with the dawn of new adventures, celebrating the spirit of discovery and the endless potential within the world of Minecraft.
Hey there, thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this video interesting and enjoyable. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out a lot. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and hit that bell icon so you won't miss any of our future videos. If you have any thoughts or questions, feel free to drop a comment below. I love hearing from you all. And if you're looking for more content to enjoy, check out our other videos. You might find something else you love. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.